What's up, internet people?
Hello. You see the chat?
What's that?
You see the chat?
Oh, can we see the chat?
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull up the chat so that if anyone wants to talk, we can hear them. So this is just a quick video to let everyone know that the video that I tweeted that was going to happen is not going to happen. That was going to be on the King and Queen of the Losers channel with Kiwi and Scooter.
Reality check.
Reality check. It can't happen.
Newsflash, it can't happen. And I'm fat and getting fatter, and I'm like not doing anything about it, and I'm depressed as shit.
Oh,
He's good. He's probably fine. I'm sure he's fine.
we couldn't get the microphones to work, so
Yeah, we had some technical difficulties.
No, it's just not happening. But aren't I trying to pull this up? Yes. Hold on one second. If you're in the chat and you're saying hello, we have not seen it yet because I have to go in. YouTube makes this weird, way more weird than it ought to be or needs to be.
Yes.
Pause it.
1 second.
Okay, I can hear us. Stop it. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go down. Did I teach you this? You pop out the chat right there.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing because then you can close that. You don't need that up anymore. Anarchist tech support. What's up? Yeah, he'll be fine after the mics work.
Yeah, he will. Anarchist tech support.
Sounds like the username checks out. What's up, dog? I appreciate the kind words.
It's bullshit, dude. Everything was exactly the same as it always is. And the mics were working everywhere except for not connecting to OBS.
So it does so Anarchist tech support, if you are still there, do you read this forwards or backwards? Because when I see the reflection, it looks like it says evil Olympimus.
Evil Olympus.
Evil Olympus.
Miss.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. It does say evil Olympus.
Does it from when you see it?
I mean, I can read right to left and up to down, so.
So I wonder if it appears that way to people watching. Yes, it looks like Live Simply.
It looks like Live Simply. It's backwards then. It's supposed to say Evil Olympius.
The shirt actually says Evil Olympus. So you've
been duped.
Yeah.
You have feet tattoos?
Yeah, I have tattoos on my feet.
What do they say?
They say love, trust, respect, and loyalty.
They say Evil Olympius.
It's Evil Olympius. Here, let's see. Can I show the world my sandaled feet?
You're gonna get banned for showing feet.
Timestamp that, people.
I think it's actually different. Actually, maybe not. I don't know.
So maybe this is now just part 2 of the one that we were doing earlier with the hey kids, you want some socialism?
Yeah.
Because you are reading about the
ABCs
ABCs of socialism right now.
Yeah.
Is that like a kid's book?
No. I mean, it's written to be understood by everybody.
On the kid.
It would have to be
reading Karl Marx in my bedroom alone.
That would have to be one cool kid.
Yeah, you're a smart kid.
I'm not sure a cool kid like that. Well, there's probably cool kids.
Well,
like that.
Who's the one?
Soph will become a leftist, and then.
Oh, that's Soph girl. Oh, holy shit, she sucks. Because she's like obviously like everything's scripted. She uses like a thesaurus to like get all of her lines right.
No, someone writes her.
Right.
Someone
and they're
writes
trying to make
her.
her sound like way too smart and like way too.
No,
many,
she uses all these big words, and it's always like super witty, and it's like. But actually,
when she debated Destiny, she didn't have that, and so she just looked like an idiot.
Oh, I didn't know she did that.
She's like, yeah, well, like you said that, like you would support like child pornography, like if you said that on that one stream. He's like, no, I said I believe in ethical child porn as a means of therapy, and she like just refused to listen to his point. She really sounded dumb.
Yeah, a lot of people are like that. They just look very different depending on who they're talking to. And depending on how the person they're talking to, like arguing with them or agreeing with them or flattering them.
Flattering them. Whatever.
I like flattering people. Hey, can you scoot your chair closer so we can all meet together more?
Come together.
Over me. There we go.
Cool.
So what I was going to say about self, this is my hot take. I was going to tweet about it, then I decided not to.
Always just tweet it.
Always fucking send
Fucking
it.
do it. No filter.
What?
Wait, what type of computer is this? Webcam looks really good.
It is. It's tight.
Is it a Surface Pro?
Yeah, it's a Surface.
Oh.
Student debt.
Oh.
It's tight.
My friend.
Watch what I could do if I wanted to, and I will because I want to.
Like that webcam just looks so fucking good compared to ours.
You look good compared to me.
I know. I actually. Wow, nice. Whose drawing is that?
So that was me. Or no, that was Parker's actually. Did you see the video with Parker in it?
Which one was that?
The one titled
about
how to be cool about they them or whatever pronouns.
Um,
Did
No, I
you see
didn't.
that? Oh, it's a fun little 2-minute video. Okay, well this is fun. What was I trying to do again?
I don't remember.
This is the dope thumbnail for this video.
Oh yeah.
I hope everyone saw it already.
Yeah, can you see it? There it is.
Okay, so what do we got here? What was I trying to do?
Dorian
Oh, I see what I was gonna do. Okay, watch this. Yeah.
Live-
So I was gonna go like this and show you what I can do with this. Okay, it's like everyone else can see this right now. It's like I have my own whiteboard,
Ooh.
so everyone can like see this.
I would ask if I can do it real quick, but I don't
Don't.
even trust myself.
Don't trust him.
It's fun. Everyone should doodle on this right now.
I'm not gonna say anything like, I'm not gonna say the big three.
It's the big three.
Don't ask that question, because then we'll get your YouTube channel banned.
Oh, are there
You know
three
the
things
big
you can
three.
say? 3 things that you can say that will ban the YouTube?
Right.
Okay, don't do that. I don't want you to do
Oh,
that.
okay,
at
don't
all.
do that.
Yeah, there, do something.
Who do you think I am, Soph?
Oh my
Soph's
God.
done all. She's
Oh.
done 2 of the big 3.
Oh yeah. So what I was gonna say about Soph is that Soph does come off, but maybe it's just the script writing, as an intelligent child. And the thing is, there's like there's a curse with a sense of kind of self-conceited intelligence where you think you know better than all your teachers and all of this stuff, and it goes a little too far because it thinks it doesn't need to know anything else, that it can find
Right.
everything it needs to on Wikipedia, right? It doesn't have like a respect for
I think there's
Get
a
back to
big
that.
difference
Can you
between
get back
like.
to the
I think there's a big difference between like reading comprehension and like vocabulary and like analytical things and like thinking and like sort of like a logic and facts. Wait, let's do facts, and then it's like facts and feelings.
oh, kind of like how
That's what the left
Crowder's shirt, right? Only for facts instead of
fact.
the other F word.
Socialism is for facts. Here we go.
There we go.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So gotta change the color over here.
I bet we
Do
can
I have
make
room for it?
We can make a lot of money with these T-shirts. I've always thought about like being like a right-wing T-shirt person because
yeah.
like the market is just so bad. Like, have you seen like some conservative T-shirts? They have like it says like LGBT, like liberty, guns, beer, and titties.
Oh,
And so I was thinking like I could make funnier shirts than that.
Yes.
I can make way funnier shirts than that. So you can live stream just you drawing around. That's so much fun.
yeah. I mean, that's the first time I've actually done it that way. I have used this in a couple of videos when drawing out time energy. That's pretty much it, though.
That's really cool.
No, I think you could make a really, and I mean, you would be like, all you'd be doing is selling them to like dumbass chuds, like old boomers, and you'd like be taking their money. So I think it's a perfect
What do you-
scheme.
Oh,
Sell like conservative T-shirts.
just like, hey, tribute for our American heritage could be a brand, a
Right.
clothing brand. we can just get rich.
Like you could make like, everyone loves like, but the facts alone are not logic. Logic doesn't port to memes quite like simple facts do. Yeah, you gotta have the feelings too. You need facts and you need feelings. That's
Feelings
why
are facts.
Well,
That's-
a meme even just needs like a feeling that sounds enough like it could be a fact.
It's true.
And that's it. That's fine.
Honestly, fuck facts. Where's Shapiro? I'll debate him. 10 grand, that's your offer for AOC? What about AO me?
Should we do a live viewing of the philosophy too about Ben Shapiro and abortion?
Well, it's-
I've got a hot take
First
about
off,
philosophy too.
He's already.
and
We just watched it, and also it's 40 minutes. So
You just watched it,
yeah,
and
and
it's 40 minutes, and you got a hot take.
Oh, I just.
well,
am not
just
a
as
fan.
philosophy
I don't
too
want
in
to
general.
platform your hot take about
It's too
You're
late. I
canceled.
already
You're
said that I'm
canceled.
not a fan.
get the fuck off.
I
of
think
here.
Ollie is probably a nice
love
guy.
Ollie. I love
and
Ollie.
It's fun.
I love
I just
Ollie.
think his videos are corny. I'm allowed to believe that.
You're allowed to believe whatever you like.
Don't stray from the fucking narrative, man, or you'll be canceled by the left.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm gonna have to tweet about this later about how Scooter's not allowed on anymore.
I'm gonna just get triggered like one time by the left, and then I'm gonna change everything I believe, and I'm gonna full Dave Rubin your asses, and then I'm gonna make a video about all of a sudden I don't believe in like building regulations anymore. I don't know why. We were having an argument about like feminism, and now I don't believe in building codes.
I think that people should just build roads. I think they can do it.
You guys know Blair White? Like she's like the Trump supporter trans woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She does like all the fake videos where she pretends like that she got like, I got stabbed in the heart by Antifa.
Yeah. Likes to make free alcohol in her face, or I don't know. At least one time she was caught faking it.
Big Joel just did a video about Blair White. Did you see it?
I don't know who Big Joel is.
Big Joel.
Sounds like someone I would lose to in a shootout.
Big Joel is not a very big person after all. So maybe that's the name of the channel. I don't actually know where Big Joel got the name, but
It's like ironic, maybe.
maybe
Mm-hmm.
because Big Joel is kind of like one of the people, like myself. People will come along in the comment sections and be like, "Oh, you're just a feminist because masculinity does not serve you very much, or you were not served by the concept of masculinity."
Tell that to Stalin. Leftist soy boy and a masculine male.
This is my new answer.
That's what I've been using on Twitter.
What?
When someone's like, "Oh, all leftists are all male feminists are just like low testosterone," or all leftists like, and I'll just like post a picture of like Stalin like buff with a mustache. I'd be like, "Yeah, look at this soy boy cuck."
You beat all the Nazis.
Here's the thing about abortion. Why are we not looking to statistics about miscarriage for clarity about when a fetus would survive?
That's not the point. That's not the point.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I shoot a baby if you want. I like really don't think human lives are that
No.
important. If like as long as I don't suffer and I died right now, why would I fucking care? Like if someone came behind me with a shotgun, just so why like a baby that doesn't have any sentience whatsoever? Why does it matter? Just flush it out.
I agree. I don't tend to put it in those terms though.
Okay.
But here's my fundamental belief is that those babies go to heaven, and that if you let them get born, the problem is if you let them get born, there's a chance they will not believe in Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. And if that happens, they go to hell. And I just have 100% surety that if they are aborted, they go straight to heaven. And I mean, honestly, I'll go to hell if it means 100,000 babies go to heaven. So that's why my politics.
Right?
That's why
like
my politics.
you're-
People say, "Oh, the U.S. thinks it's so good, but look at all these babies that they're killing in the womb." And it's like that's actually why America's so good, is because we send so many babies to heaven where they are not going to go to hell for sure.
We're actually Christian fundamentalists in that way.
Yeah, that's the only way
are
that
a
a Christian.
splinter.
We're a splinter of Mormonism. We're our own
Anarchist
thing.
sex support. I see theory believe is OG Catholic.
OG Catholic.
Yeah.
I
Uh huh. I mean, actually,
OG Catholic, they all go to purgatory. It's like a whole other thing.
and they have to work up from there. They're just like,
Yeah.
I was never even born, and now I have to navigate life in limbo. Yeah, I'm sorry, babies. God's not always cool.
Yeah,
if you're an OG,
that's why Catholics hate
if you're an
abortion so
OG
much.
Catholic, that's why I'm not an OG Catholic. Is because I don't believe in limbo. It's heaven or hell, baby.
And if they don't get aborted,
If you don't say exactly the right thing and go to exactly the right church, you're screwed.
Yeah,
that's
that
tough.
makes a lot more sense.
Born in Africa? Sorry.
Oops.
Born in India?
Oops.
Sorry. Born in Chicago?
Sorry.
Born in Italy?
You're done.
Could go
Gromsky
either
to
way.
Mussolini, man. You're all.
Could go either way.
Yeah. This is glitchy. Is it glitchy on your end, anarchist tech support? Or
He's like literally our tech support.
Hey, anarchist tech support.
are we glitchy?
Like the video.
Like, does it look like an acid trip?
What if anarchist tech support is currently doing the dishes and their hands are wet, so they can't get to their phone and they don't have a towel,
Maybe.
Yeah.
and they've still got some
What if
dishes
they're-
left, and
what
they have
if they're,
to finish
like,
those dishes, so
Taking
they
a
can't.
piss.
They could be
They could be
peeing.
taking a piss.
They're in
Their
a
hands
dish-
could be wet with piss. The audio is pretty glitchy. The video is fine. Oh well.
Audio glitchy.
Okay, well the audio is the most important part. So
Yeah, the video doesn't even matter.
that sucks. I mean, it kind of look at us.
That was the problem with our other ones. We couldn't get the audio to work too. Audio hates us today.
That's why this is canceled. This isn't even happening. If you were watching this and
Yes.
you're like, "Why is this glitchy?" Well, that's because it's actually broke.
It's actually
While we're
canceled.
talking, it's breaking, and
This is forbidden.
this is canceling. If you actually get canceled, if you've ever experienced being canceled,
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
what it's like is your day starts to glitch out, and you lose large portions of it.
You start to like
A feminist
pieces
did
of
a
you
quote
start
tweet
to, like,
on you. And you're like,
disintegrate. Yeah, you start to disintegrate. It's crazy. This is the midst of a canceling. I don't know if you guys have ever witnessed one live.
It's probably because we're out in the backyard.
You know what's funny?
It's
Have you seen
probably
that
because-
video?
We're too far from the Wi-Fi.
Speaking of people that are canceled, have you seen the video that Jordan Peterson posted? And it's called "Forbidden Conversation." Like, I thought it was going to be like something like, whoa, they're going to be talking about some like real shit, like a forbidden
Is that mine?
conversation.
Is it
Yeah,
yours?
it's melted.
Eat it.
Well, I wanted it to melt a little bit. There's so much
Oh.
paint going on here.
I
I've got
did
the
it on
fingernails,
purpose.
I got the shirt, I got the lips,
Yeah.
and then I got
Oh,
this.
it's like a Ruby. You can't see our cat. She's just sitting in a chair.
No, but then I watched the Jordan Peterson conversation. It was just him and Milo Yiannopoulos. And Milo Yiannopoulos was being like catty about feminism. He's like, feminism is just cancer. No, I shouldn't say that, should I? Meow. This kitten's got claws.
Oh my god.
Remember
Is
when?
that, so I heard that was a thing, but I heard that Milo in the interview with Peterson, I heard that he makes fun of Peterson and tells him he's wrong. Is that true?
Milo's doing like this weird thing where he's turning on all the like conservatives too. I think Milo is just like trying to like dig himself out of a hole, like burn every bridge that exists for him. I think that's just kind of a style.
Mm.
Like he posted that thing about Dave Rubin, and then he like went after Jordan Peterson, and then he always goes after Ben Shapiro. He hates Ben Shapiro. Which how
I
could
wonder.
you not hate Ben Shapiro?
As a conservative, a lot of the ones that hate Ben Shapiro, I'm like, why?
Yeah,
And then half are like, the Zionist. Meh. I'm like, oh, we got another one of those Nazis.
they're JQs.
Yeah, oh, I got a JQer on our hand. Anyway,
Dorian Sapien says it's not that bad 95% of the time. It's loud though. Or
Okay.
like most of the time it's fine, but 5%
Clips.
of the time it clips. And then Anarchist Tech Support said Milo is turning alt-right hard, and actually
I think
he
it
hangs
used to
out.
be
He
worse.
hangs out with Vox Day, right?
really?
Who's garbage.
Mm.
Yeah.
I actually like if you like look at some of like the pictures of Milo, like when he was a lot younger, and he has like he used to like wear like Nazi memorabilia.
Uh-huh. He used to be
Kaylee
an
has
open
like a
Nazi.
bunch of pictures
When his
of Milo.
Yeah.
when his
he's not-
password got hacked, when they finally cracked his password
Wasn't it like Night of the Long Knife?
No, it was like Long
in
Knife
German or
97.
something, yeah.
Yeah.
I think at
He's
that
always been a
point
Nazi.
we should have Osama bin Laden him into the ocean, you know.
Yeah, he was
In a
friends with
video
Weave.
game.
He's always been friends with Weave. He's been an open neo-Nazi for a long time. I think this is my conspiracy theory. I think there are multiple white supremacists like Stefan Molyneux and Nicholas J. Fuentes and Milo Yiannopoulos, Vox Day, Faith Goldie.
I think Gavin McInnes too. The more I learn about him, it's like he's just like
and I think
straight Nazi.
I think they're building up enough of a following where they don't need to build relationships with these mainstream, just far right grifters anymore. They can just be open neo-Nazis now. They have enough of a following doing that. They don't care what bridges they burn.
The weird one we've been watching lately is Nick Fuentes.
Oh my God.
That dude is off the
I've only seen him in
rails.
debate. I saw him in debate with Destiny, Sargon, and Hassan.
Yeah.
He is like the definition of a Nazi.
Yeah, just like an old school Nazi, bro.
Just like he hates the Jews. He's always talking about like how the Jews like control the media.
Mhm.
Always talks about how Jews control like the entertainment industry. Always talks about how the Jews control the banking industry.
He also talks about like traditional roles for women and like things like that, kind of like a paleo conservative and like just weird shit. And he just will like, people will comment things. He also is like, not even like, doesn't even advocate for capitalism anymore. He would be like,
Yeah, that's
open
weird.
to a welfare state for white people once they got everybody else out. Like just not even, just he doesn't even care. Like he's just a open fascist. And people will comment like stuff like, oh, you know, something like, oh, that's how they call it. Like, I love being National Socialist Party, and he'll just like it, like with his channel, like little heart. With
Yeah,
the
he
channel.
gives hearts to people like saying like 1488,
Like yeah,
HH. He gives them
just open neo-Nazi shit
like
on his
triple
channel.
parentheses in the username.
Yeah.
It's like the upside. That's clown world to me.
Sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is fun.
You guys hear Friend World got shut down?
What's that?
That's where all of the Nazis migrated to on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's friend is dog whistle. It means white people, and then non-friends are anyone who's not white.
So is Facebook like? Is everyone on Facebook a Nazi? Because of the friends
On
there?
Reddit.
No.
Oh, you
No,
you
because
you
sorry,
said-
sorry.
people have Facebook friends.
Yeah.
So
I got you. Just took me a second.
it was a real question.
No, it's just FREN.
Yeah. Friend.
Yeah, FREN. Yeah,
Friends.
it's like a misspelling. Yeah,
Oh,
like a purposeful misspelling.
so everyone on Facebook is safe.
Yeah.
You're not
Mhm.
a suspect anymore.
Right. Yes. Okay. It's a new thing. Yeah. And basically, you know, like clown world is, right?
Yeah. Basically, it's just like Nazi edgelord people being like, everything's crazy, nothing makes sense because there's gay people allowed to kiss in public, and everything's honk honk now. And then they troll in the comment sections. And so I blocked the words honk from my channel.
They can still get you with the HH.
If they come back with that, I'll just block it. I will eventually block most of the alphabet. They'll keep moving to new words. I'll keep blocking it.
Our new video got posted to the Steven Crowder subreddit. Oh man, I had to really filter out some comments.
Yeah.
They do not like women.
So,
Yeah.
did you all think that Crowder was a gay bashing bully in the first place already, or was that something you slowly realized, or do you still not think that?
When we were like fans of him.
Oh, you were fans of him.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm asking then.
When I used to watch Crowder, no, I didn't think he was at all.
And like I thought, okay, when I was a fan of him, first off, I was way edgier myself, and just also let total things slide. I had no idea about anything.
Yeah, I didn't also realize like the pattern of it.
Yeah, I didn't know Lauren Southern was like a white nationalist. I was like, she's just this, I don't know what she's doing. And like, she's just a journalist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
I'd
wasn't
be like,
paying
she
attention.
was a journalist. Like, anyway, I thought Gavin McInnes was joking.
Yeah, like
Like-
we watched his videos that were about like punk music, and like he would make fun of like dumb articles that like I would still probably
Yeah,
think
like
are
dumb BuzzFeed articles and stuff.
Or
We
like
thought, but
dumb
we thought he
videos.
was joking. So I would always think Steven Crowder was just joking. And I didn't really think about like the repetitiveness of his joking, or who was always the target of his jokes. Or is this a slur? Or is this problematic? Or I never thought about anything in that context. I wouldn't think of him as a gay basher. I wouldn't have thought of him as what, you know, I would have thought of him as just like being like one of those, you know, fucking just kind of kind of cringy right-wing comedians. Even as like a libertarian edgelord,
I never
thought
really
of
thought he
him-
was funny.
yeah. Even as a libertarian edgelord, I thought of him as like a cringy right-wing
How do
comedian.
people think he's funny? And how does he get away with like saying that he's a comedian when he's always like using this like upset voice?
That's actually pretty good.
He's like, this is happening. This is this. And it's like, he's like, and this is comedy. And it's like, what do you? He's like, are you? And he does this thing where he has like 5 or 6 people, and the camera pans over, and they're all like, and then it's like, yeah, he brought his fucking friends from youth group over, and they're all sitting here making fun of gay people, and they're like, this is comedy. It's not news. We're not responsible for what we say.
I mean, I know, but listen. I was a fan of Steven Crowder. Okay.
Like a fan.
A fan.
Did you buy stickers?
No. I at one point.
Patreon.
No. I at one point seriously, maybe not seriously, asked Michael, "Hey, what do you think about joining Mug Club?" That's how big.
No.
I did.
You did say like, I don't know if I want to support Mug Club.
No, we talked about it.
And then you ultimately did.
And then I ultimately
you decided that he was problematic even then.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh, I don't know if I can support everything he stands for. But I was enough of a fan of him to think about joining Mug Club, weighing the options, not liking everything he stood for, not joining Mug Club. But that's the full context of how deep in I was at the Steven Crowder. Whenever he would upload a new video, I would be excited and watch it. I didn't think he was hysterical, but I thought he was pretty funny. And I did. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, you shouldn't high five me because I used to like agree with a lot of what he said.
Yeah.
I just didn't think he was funny.
I don't think he was hysterical. I mean, I thought he was like pleasant. Like I wasn't like losing my shit.
I think a lot of people think it's equivalent to like John Oliver. You know, it's just like the right wing version of John Oliver.
No, I never thought about it like that.
Yes, I think you actually have said that before.
Where's that? Did that just?
I have it.
Well, anyway,
Too much
what were we
me on the
talking about?
camera.
Oh, sorry.
Much better.
We'll just like have like just your eye in
There we go. I'm not ready for a face reveal.
there.
So I'm not sure your vape one.
No, yeah, like we just got totally manipulated by the YouTube algorithm and just like YouTube politics, and it starts a little bit, and you start like just tiny bit, but like, oh, I guess I kind of agree with what they're saying there.
Yeah.
And then they do things like cherry picking data, and like we realize some of these like tactics that they do now. Like
I took his word. I took his word for stuff on like how healthcare was working in Canada and like gun laws in certain states or
even like that climate change thing he did.
Oh yeah,
God, he doesn't know jack shit about climate change.
Are you sitting in it?
He doesn't know anything about climate change. It's embarrassing. Who's the anti-feminist? Is it Thunderfoot? I think one of the Thunderfoot or someone else like that did a video against Crowder and like did a great job because like a lot of these people who were skeptics who were arguing against creationists who then turned to social justice later on. A lot of them like do know some science. They just don't understand jack shit about social science. And so the video about climate change in response to Crowder by Thunderfoot is good.
Yeah. I agree.
Too bad
I
he
haven't
doesn't read some other kinds of books.
Yeah. So I guess I'm trying to say is I didn't know anything when I was watching Steven Crowder. The whole point is I didn't know how to like watch media critically or like, you know, anything about the history of what he was talking about or how to, you know, read studies well. And a lot of people never get to learn how to do that. They don't get to be a critical observer of media 202 at Boise State or whatever. They're just fucking people in the real world trying to figure everything out as they go and just being human. And they get a lot of people our age get stuff from YouTube and they don't know how to discern any information, and the algorithm just builds stuff they like and they just watch this content. And Steven Crowder, to be honest, comparatively is not that bad compared to what Stefan Molyneux is advocating for on YouTube, compared to what Nicholas Fuentes is advocating for on YouTube. Steven Crowder is a very small fish to fry.
What's up,
Hey, we're doing
Tate?
a live stream right now, Tate.
Oh, you're famous now.
Of course.
So
Thousands of viewers.
yeah, there's 3,000 people here.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Just scoot over and let them taste it on the end.
Do you want to get in
Yeah,
here?
cool.
I mean, do you
I
wanna say
have to go to the
hello?
bathroom real quick. We'll leave her.
Hop in, say hello.
Oh, what's up?
What's up?
What's up, gamers?
What was your name again?
My name's Tate.
Tate.
Plug your channel, Tate.
If anyone
Tate.
watching this is like, this is weird, I recognize Tate. The reason is because you probably saw a video on the King and Queen of the Losers channel that had him in it, or you saw the video on the New Symbolization Project page where we are talking about the prank that they were in, and you're the one they're telling. Yeah, that video's up.
I was trying to remember what I did for it.
You laughed.
That's right.
That's basically
You fucking idiot. You laughed like a dumb asshole. Making fun of someone's laugh is one of the most fucked up things you can do. It's like, oh, you know that thing you do like the one time a day when you're happy?
Yeah.
You know, like the one thing that makes you feel good in the world? Yeah, you look fucking stupid when you do
You know
that.
you know you're dumb when you do that, right?
it makes
Like,
everyone want to stop talking to you.
you know that one
Every time
sound
you
that you
laugh.
make that's like a pure symbol of just joy and happiness. Like it sucks.
Knock it
my guy.
off.
Or have you ever like laughed at a joke and like some like douchebag bro will like laugh back and you'd be like, okay.
That's on the
Jesus.
same, that's on the same level of doing like the when someone's trying to talk.
Right. If you like just like mispronounce like one little thing, you stumble over your words. Like
Dude,
you
like,
fucking
dude-
pwned me, man.
Dude, my assistant manager
Oh,
is
you
like,
got
like
me.
that kind of personality. My assistant manager is like the exact archetype of like the guy in a movie that.
Now
that
now it's
stuttered.
like hard to read what's going on in the chat.
I can still read it. I'll update you when there's a new one.
So Tate,
What's up?
you just got here. What's up? What's shaking, bacon?
I'm working on the house we're moving into.
Yeah. Wait, you moved to a new house?
Yeah. Fun.
I haven't been able to keep up with you. I've been like so fucking swamped with my life.
Yeah, Kaylee's been living inside a swamp, actually.
Yeah.
Get out of my swamp.
I'm old
Let you all enter my swamp for one night.
Old Greg.
One that, oh my god, old Greg.
Yeah.
I literally was introduced to that like this year.
What?
Old Greg?
You didn't have a lifetime of old Greg memes?
No, dog. Not that old.
I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, but you know like other things that
Dude,
like, you
old
were
Greg-
too young for.
That's fair.
Old Greg came out what? When I watched that shit when I was like,
2019. It's brand new. Just dropped.
Old Greg just dropped us on fire.
I'm old Greg. Oh.
What does he say? What
2019?
does he? What does
He's
he
like,
say?
you ever drink Bailey's from a
Old Greg
shoe?
says hella shit.
Drink some Baileys.
Kaylee knows,
Baileys.
I knew.
Kaylee knows like
Old
every,
Greg says hella shit.
so much stuff, bro. Hella shit.
Hella shit. The shit he's dropping is hella fire.
So just so you know what this is, we canceled doing a live stream
Oh my
tonight,
God.
and so this was us explaining that we canceled it.
We had incredibly frustrating technical difficulties trying to get the Scarlett mixer to connect the microphones to my computer. It was like both
Oh, really?
Mixcraft and OBS were giving us separate issues.
Oh, that's
The
rough.
multiple restarts, complete hard restarts wouldn't fix. Anyway, so we were like,
Oh,
hey
yeah,
guys,
if I
want
look
to
on
say
my
real
phone,
quick that we're
I can
gonna
see.
just so now we're on
Just
Dave's,
OBS, yeah.
What's
now
that?
we're on Dave's channel live streaming.
Oh, okay.
I'm just checking it on my phone, make sure
Checking what?
the live stream.
We're doing this on my channel because Scooter did not want to have shitty audio, and I don't care because I have shitty audio all the time.
No, you don't.
And people, no,
You
you're right.
don't.
Not on
Okay.
your, not on
But
your.
for my live
good.
streams, I do.
Yeah.
In fact, it's better right now than it would be if we were all joining from different through Google Hangouts, because when those, if two people talk at the same time, the way it records on YouTube, it basically just cuts out. It glitches, and so
Oh.
which it doesn't do if you're in the same room as one another.
Do you
So
wear headphones when you do and use a headphone mic though? Yeah, you do.
when I'm
Yeah.
joining other people through Google
Yeah.
Hangouts, it still does that. So if you listen to the podcast, any of the live streams that are podcasted right now, the audio sucks. And basically, I keep promising good audio will come once I I'm set up in my studio in California, where I'm on my way to right now. It's going to be like probably 2 weeks until I'm set up, though.
Yeah.
But once I am, I'm going to figure out OBS and route the microphones properly. Maybe I'll need anarchist tech support to fly out and set me up. I'm sure that there's like an anarchist human resources department that could send the tech support over.
Yeah, but they're terrible because they don't have a boss and they just don't do anything all day because they're lazy. Hi, Mechanesthesia. Hello. I'm sure you're beautiful. Hey there. You up?
It's so fucking creepy.
Hangouts only lets one person talk at
It's all
once.
lean in.
No, you can.
So-
People can talk at the same time, but it just records it. It records it poorly. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's like live versus the recorded end. Usually, I'm listening to it later when I'm editing it, and I'm like, "There's nothing you can do about this." There are ways of dealing with it. You can have the people record a separate audio track in their presence, and then they send that to you, and then you just add them all up later. But
What was the worst injury you guys sustained while babies? I got hit by a cinder block when I was a toddler.
Hit how though? Like dropped on you or?
My dad threw it at me. Fucking nailed me.
Just hucked it?
Yeah.
how old were you?
I was like
scoot,
2.
catch.
I was crying.
How do you
And he
remember
wanted
this?
silence.
Or were you told this?
I was just told this earlier when I was like in 4th grade, and I was like, "Mom, why can't I do math like the other kids?"
It's because your dad dropped a cinder block on your head.
no through.
Through your head.
Dad threw a cinder block at your head.
Through your head.
And as I was lying there concussed, he just sat back and was like, silence.
All in a
Finally.
day's work.
It's called parenting. You millennials, participation trophy generation. Get a cupcake even when you get in 5th place.
And hit with a cinder block.
Try taking a cinder block to the head.
Learn some responsibility.
Cinder blocks are as big as a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking about a brick for a minute, and then I was looking over at these bricks out here in the yard, and I was like, no, those bricks are significantly smaller than a cinder block, which would fucking break your head. I'm sorry. Did you ever learn gym math?
Well, he tried to. He was trying to teach him
Me either.
at a young age how to do that thing where the dude hits his head on the cinder block and it splits in half. He's just like surprise. It's fucking.
And guess what I learned?
Guess what I learned? It hurts to get hit in the head.
Baptism under fire.
Speaking of head injuries, I hit my head a lot when I was a kid, but I fell out of a truck, which is probably the worst one. But it was the circumstances were stupid. I must have been probably about that age too. I must have been about 2 or so. My parents were at a car wash and they were getting onto the vacuums, and my little baby dumbass was crawling up into the front. And I was just in the passenger seat, just holding onto the door, watching my dad. And he opens the door without noticing I'm holding onto it, so I just like fall the fuck out, hit my head on the like the foot stand to get into the truck, and then on the ground. So you just imagine just like open up, just like my dad just like fuck.
Oh, like being a dad
Baby
and
falling's funny.
but like being a dad and being like, fuck, I dropped the baby. Like,
Mom. Oh my god! And he's already gotten in trouble with my mom for like a similar thing, because when I was also younger, again, most of the times I fell off, it was partially my fault. I was even younger than that. I was sitting on just like a futon, and I was just like kicking my feet, or like the couch things that are like the roll away, but they're for your legs.
yeah.
I was sitting on one of those facing the couch and just kicking my legs. And then all of a sudden I got a lot of traction on my feet, and I hit the couch and I flew backwards and just hit my head on the ground. And my mom was in the other room. She heard me hit the ground. And apparently she described it to me as she was freaking the fuck out, because that was her first kid. And so she was freaking the fuck out, and she called my dad. And my dad's like, honey, I'm in a meeting. I'm going to have to call you back. And she's like crying.
Oh, ice cold.
We've got some good comments. We've got some good comments about experiences people have.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, this is the name
My
there?
guy.
I'll read them off. My fingernail got 99 frames per second from Mars. My fingernail got caught in a door, left middle finger in a house door, right middle finger a couple years prior in a car door. So you have no fingers now?
People saying there's something.
He only had 3 to start with. He's down on his leg. My sister had her toenail ripped off by like the same door.
By
on
the
same
Viet Cong.
floor. Yeah. At daycare, surprisingly.
Ouch. It's true. Parents just learn to not give a shit as like the kids go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got hurt really bad, like as a little kid. I was born with a cone head though.
Like that movie.
Dan Aykroyd.
Fucking Conan.
Do they have to like rub it down into shape?
They told my mom.
5 days of constant rubbing.
I just had like a little bit of a cone head. I had just like a little bit of a cone head.
Shut the fuck up about my wife. It's just a little cone. Just a little cone head. Relax.
A camel stepped on my sister's head when she was 4. There was a camel farm in my neighborhood.
Question mark.
God.
That's a question.
There's a camel farm in my neighborhood.
You guys are like, I guess there was.
I guess. I mean,
I will add mine to say that I also had my foot terribly stubbed in a door. It's still scarred. My big toe stubbed in the door. I think my arm got slammed in the van door. I got bumped into a van, smashed my leg into a stump. And it was sprained for a few weeks. And what was another one? I think that.
oh my God. That's
Yeah.
rough.
It sucks.
Kaylee, tell that one story about how you had that
My
friend.
sister broke her arm running through the woods and falling over
Damn.
I mean, I've broken my
Just
arm
playing.
and
She's
I've
just
broken.
Just playing, man.
with my brother apparently, and then it just like fell off of a tree branch and like fell down.
I broke my arm once because when I grew up we had like a big hill in the backyard. We had like a farm, and there's a big tree with a vine, like a natural vine that we'd swing on. It had like a little like hook at the end. It's like perfect. And then my fat sucking cousin Jimmy came over and he went on the vine and it broke. Even my mom said nobody heavy go on the vine. Jimmy went on the vine and we were like,
Fuck
Jimmy,
Jimmy.
don't go on the vine, you might break it. And he's like, fuck you guys. And he went on the vine and it broke. And then my
All
uncle
Jimmys are fat, actually. All the Jimmys
Yeah.
in the world are.
and my uncle felt really bad. And
The
so
one skinny
and my uncle at the time, no more, had some friends who were Latino living in his basement. And one of them climbed up the tree and tied a rope to replace the vine. And I was the first person, one of the first people to try it without a disc at the end. And I fell at the highest point, which was probably like pretty high up. I don't know how high, but I fell and I broke
When
my
they
arm.
ask you to fall, they say
When I was like
how
9.
high.
Yeah,
You replied
I was
40 feet.
trying using a different USB port. It's like wouldn't connect on anything, and I did use the USB hub was like kind of working, but it only worked for like channels 1 and 2.
That's weird. That's really weird. What's another good one? Oh.
Oh, and I broke my thumb too, and I crashed on my bike. I went off a ramp on my BMX bike, and I crashed.
Is breaking
I
your
broke my
finger.
thumb.
Well, I guess actually fingers is pretty. Like breaking your
Like,
toes is like.
To have
nothing,
my,
though.
I had to have my whole cast up.
I never
going
broke
on.
a toe.
I never broke a toe, but I know that it's like for the most part it's like whatever if you do. Like it hurts obviously, but like as far as recovery and stuff, it's not much.
And my thumb sucked. I took it off like a week early to go rock climbing, like on the mountains in Canada. I climb mountains. I guess mountain climbing is a better explanation for that.
What is it called when you climb mountains?
Mountain climbing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot.
What are they called though? Like when you're doing like go up into the mountains and you like ride a bike.
No, I'm biking.
Oh, mountain
yeah,
biking.
Yeah.
What do they call it when you go walking?
What? Wait, in the
Strolling.
mountains?
Just walking.
Hiking. Fuck.
Just walking.
No,
What do
I
they call
mean
it?
you can hike
Strolling.
here. Stroll.
I guess anytime
Going
you're
to
going,
get cigarettes.
anytime you're going up, you're technically hiking, right?
So imagine somebody called walking, going to get cigarettes, no matter where you were going.
I just remembered an injury that I was told about and I saw pictures of, but I don't remember experiencing. But when I was really little, I was being swung around by my arms,
Oh yeah.
and one of them got dislocated, and so like I ended up having to like wear a cast or something for some time.
Ooh.
Ouchies.
Yeah.
Ooh. I saw a skate video like yesterday where some dude just like it was like a try not to be impressed challenge or whatever the fuck, and some of them were pretty cool. But this dude basically like he almost got hit by like a van as it was stopping, but then like he looked like he was all right, and then he walks up to his buddy and his buddy does this and he puts his arm around it, and then you see his shoulders go like. And it's like,
Ooh, I
oh
hate
fuck!
You made the sound.
96 frames per second from Mars. Pro tip: don't hold a smoldering iron as a pencil.
Oh,
You
my
don't
sister
hold
gets
it like that for long, but it does end up smelling like chicken.
That sounds good. I'm glad to know that like Jeffrey
Chicken?
Dahmer was eating good cuisine,
right.
and that humans taste good.
It smells like crunch berries.
Smells like humans toasted. Smells like crunch
I wonder what like a human foot cooked tastes like. Is it bad that that sounds like kind of hot and like I'm hungry?
Well, it's hot for one reason, and I know why.
'Cause
Well,
like
like-
foot fetish. Also, I'm starving.
That
Yeah,
fetish
I'm hungry
is
too.
morally neutral.
I don't
Eating
know
a
how it
foot?
could be anything less.
Yeah.
Eating
Oh
a
wait,
foot
eating
is
the foot.
not.
Oh,
What
no.
if I take it off a dead person that already died
That's
of
what
like
I'm saying.
If they
natty
if the dead
causes?
person consents to
Yeah,
it?
yeah, that's morally neutral.
I guess.
There we
I
go.
can't-
Like it's still
Boom.
fucking weird.
Boom, boom, boom. Morally neutral. Figure
God,
it out.
can I
Can
have
we
a
just
foot
shot
for my
fuck, guys?
birthday?
Nailed it.
How would you eat the foot? Would you just dip it in and eat like a rack of ribs, or would you
Like the big turkey legs at the,
Yeah.
at the fair, bro.
You hold it by the cartoonish foot bone. You're just like numbing on the toes.
would you like put sauce
Ah, this is
Barbecue!
disgusting.
Barbecue!
Oh my god.
on it?
Well, on that note,
Yo,
we're
you-
gonna leave. We're gonna shut this down.
Deuces.
I do have to shut it down though to go in a minute, but let's read off the last comment from Anarchist Tech Support. Damn, that's rough on both sides of the convo. As fucked as it sounds, try manually updating Windows with the amplifier connected. For anyone who's been like hearing stuff about this, like but not understanding what's going on, there's kind of a side conversation going on between Scooter and Anarchist Tech Support about why the microphones weren't working earlier.
It's a sad day, but yes, I will try that.
Yeah.
That's not a
Windows
bad idea.
Update has
Tried
gotten
looking
good
for
about
driver
foot
updates, too.
barbecue and making sure you got the right driver.
Drivers.
That's right.
Drivers.
I mean, if you're gonna eat a foot, you gotta make sure you have the right drivers.
Yeah, you gotta install it.
Yeah,
They give you
duh.
optical discs. and
Duh.
everything.
Fucking duh.
I mean,
Duh.
what is
First
this country
grade
coming to?
SpongeBob.
Now they sell you CDs on how to eat people's feet. It's fucking crazy. Sell it at the vape shops.
All right. All right, everybody. Well, this has been fun. We didn't talk about the things we planned to talk about because we canceled
Yeah.
the live stream.
We're gonna do it for real one.
This is probably better. Less pressure.
Yeah, it's true. You didn't have to worry about it. All right, everybody. Blow kisses to everyone.